So can you tell me a little bit about like what inspires or what makes a strong black family?
I mean, love,
Right, for sure.
trust, safety and security. You know, I think the same things that make any family strong. You know, but obviously for a black family in America, is that other level of communicating.
No, for sure.
Tradition and the way you fit into this society, right? I think a lot of times we impart upon our young people the PTSD that we inherited, and I think a lot of the future black families is acknowledging that we pass on behavior and things that sometimes inhibit us in some ways, right? Because we're trying to create a safety kind of bubble around our children. But I think moving forward, one of the things that's going to make the black family even stronger is communicating that pain.
Nice.
And acknowledging that there's behavioral things and emotional things, barriers that we've always had, right? So that we can improve on that. But especially with mental health and,
for sure.
You know, dealing with emotional traumas and these things, we got to communicate those things.
Well, speaking of barriers, I know you're a fan of the Snowfall. The main character, Franklin. Like, how is like his family structure? You see it's all over the place. He's like the head of the family when it comes to the drug pen.
That's right.
And then also his family in itself, like he take care of his mom, but secretly. How do you see that family infrastructure, like being the man of the household in both ways, as the kingpin, and also, you know, being vulnerable and like leading the pack for his family?
I think as it pertains to this show, unfortunately, we had too many young black men that had to be the man of the house too soon because of absentee fathers, because of incarceration, the dismantling of, you know, the black man socially, emasculating the black man, right? And taking them out of the household and creating an atmosphere where, you know, a lot of black men were absent because of decisions they made, because of their inability, like I was saying earlier, to communicate pain and fear, not feeling good enough, right? Because of unemployment, resorting to drugs or selling drugs or just feeling like you couldn't provide. So I know for a fact, just in my family, you know, the men that, you know, were older than me, my uncles and things like that, there was a level of embarrassment that you learn about later on, that a black man didn't feel like he could come home and say, like, I don't even feel like I can provide for my family. I need support. I need help. You know, that you got to have a JOB if you want to be with me era. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was that
we
time,
grew up
the
in
80s.
That, you know, so that actually manifested itself in young black men feeling like, you know what? My dad's not here, now I got to do something. And that do something was by any means necessary, right? And then you factor in just capitalism and the black man feeling like I got to have fresh kicks in my car, got to be a certain way, and I got to do these things to validate myself in this society. So unfortunately, that manifested itself in a way that young men were taking on roles in the house when they probably were, you know, not ready. And I think we're seeing that in Snowfall too.